Good morning. You're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, today's video is I wanted to talk with you about the Telogen Effluvium that I've been going through. Telogen Effluvium can be caused by stress, any kind of stress that you're going through in your life. It can be emotional, mental, or physical. In my case, it was physical. I have, I had the COVID pneumonia in December 24th, I was hospitalized. And just the stress of the virus, being hospitalized, the medication they gave me was such a stress on my body that it caused the condition Telogen Effluvium, which is mainly shedding of hair. Your body is in a stress situation, so it starts shedding, and I have lost quite a bit of hair. If you can see, if you watched any of my previous videos in the beginning, my hair was much, longer, fuller, thicker, and I wore a blunt cut bob that angled up towards the back. Well, of course, I've not been able to carry that hair style off because I lost so much hair. And I've just been dealing with what I have here. There were just hands full of my hair that would fall out all during the day. I would look at my shirt and there would just be hair all over the back of it. Or get up and there would be hair all over the pillow or hair all over the chair that I was sitting in, where my hair touched the back of the chair. So it's been quite an experience. It's been stressful in itself, just going through the Telogen Effluvium and seeing your hair going through that, and then wondering, well, what's it doing? What effects do I have in other parts of my body? But that's for a whole new video. This is just dealing with the hair loss. Now, for some reason, I lost most hair on the right side. That's where the shedding started, and that's where I lost most of my hair. And then you can just see here, it's all different lengths, because when it shed, as it started growing back at different times, then the hair is just all different lengths where it's growing back. So that leaves for a little bit of a strange hairstyle. And it is not coming back quite the texture it was when it fell out. It's a little more fuzzier and drier and a different texture. But I'm hoping as it grows out that it will get back to its my normal hair texture. I'll just have to wait and see how it grows back. But I do have like a thin spot here. This is probably the thinnest spot, was right in here. And then, the top here was pretty thin. But the rest of it was just falling out too, and thin, but not quite as thin. I have talked to friends, and their hair, I have talked to friends that have lost hair like this too, and one of my friend's father, he got the virus and his hair fell out, and it fell out in really big patches. And so I didn't know if mine was going to do that or not. I mean, I didn't know how much hair I was going to lose. But here in the last few weeks, it has stopped. I hadn't had the shedding that I had, shortly after I got out of the hospital. I shed there for a few months, and then it stopped, and I was so grateful. And then I could see where the new hair was growing back. But it has been quite something to deal with. When it affects your appearance as much as your hair does, it is, it's stressful in itself. But of course, there's more to me than the sum of my appearance. So I know this is just something that I'm going through and that it should grow back. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been doing to help my hair to grow back, to be as good to, my hair and my body as I can while I'm going through this stressful stage. I have been eating a good diet of leafy greens, and turnip greens, collards, kale, spinach, all those good leafy greens. And I also try to have some bone broth every day, whether that be in soup or a recipe. Bone broth has been a big part of my diet, and that's helping. And I also have a few things here that I've been doing. I'll share those with you. Now, what I have here, this is a little bottle that I put not mineral oil in. I put fractionated coconut oil in. You can use olive oil, and you can use any other kind of oil that you like to use on your body or in your oil infusions. But I filled this with fractionated coconut oil. I added a sprig of dried rosemary, and I have 2 juniper berries. These are the juniper berries right here. And then I put about 5 drops of this rosemary oil in here. And so that's what this is. And what you do with this infused oil that you made here out of rosemary is you just put a few drops in your hands, rub them together, and then massage those this rosemary infusion into your scalp, and that stimulates hair growth. In fact, if you research rosemary, it's just as effective as minoxidil or Rogaine, more effective in some studies in hair regrowth. Wonderful, wonderful natural remedy to stimulate hair growth. And it's been proven to work in under so many circumstances, not just the Telogen Effluvium, but in many other kind of hair loss situations. So that's a good hair remedy, a good hair oil for scalp stimulation. And you just leave it on for a few hours, or you can even sleep with it on overnight and then just wash it off in the morning. And that will stimulate your hair at the root and help your hair to grow back. So that's something I've been doing. And then the supplements that I've been taking, in addition to my good diet, is biotin and collagen and gelatin. And those are the 3 supplements that I've been concentrating on to stimulate and to encourage hair growth, to be sure I give my body everything it needs to grow that new hair. I think I got these at Walgreens, but you can get them at Walmart or, anywhere you buy your supplements. You can just pick these up. And that's what I've been taking supplement-wise to help my body as it's going through this Telogen Effluvium. And I am seeing really good results from that. And my hair is growing back, and I can't wait for it to get back to normal. But I'm just so glad that, I'm over this stretch in the recovery process, and I'm happy that, it was something that wasn't permanent, and that there are things that I can do to encourage my hair to grow back. Well, that is the update I wanted to share with you on this condition, physical condition resulting from the virus that I've been going through these last few months. I just wanted to share the update with you on how it was doing, and it's getting better and it's improving. And thank you for joining me today. Like always, until next time.